So thank you guys for coming to my BodyNista home party. My name is Kyron. All of you know me. And I'm the founder of BodyNista.com. So BodyNista is about health and wellness. It's about making you feel good and look good, be your best from the inside out. And with BodyNista, we offer Total Life Changes products right now, just exclusively Total Life Change products. These are products that do just that. They help you feel good from the inside out. So everything from weight loss to skincare, garments, and kind of everything in between. Health, wellness, fitness, nutrition, skincare. It's all covered. I have with me today Amber Brooks and Will Jeffries, who are experts on Total Life Change products. And they are going to talk to you about the products, give you all the details, answer any questions that you have. And then, if you came here looking for a solution to some kind of problem, hopefully, we've got something that could meet your needs. Okay? So I'm going to turn it over to Amber.
Woo! Well, my name is Amber Brooks. I'm with Total Life Changes. I'm a director with the company. I've been in for just over a year now, about 15 months. The company is 2 years old. We got started in Ira, Michigan with our flagship product, Nutriverse. And I'll go into that a little bit. We are a debt-free company, so we owe nobody. We had $100 million in sales last year, which we're gearing up to add to $1 billion in sales in the next couple of years. We have a nice 5-year plan that I'm excited about. But I'm going to give you details about the products from my perspective and in my household, the things that we've dealt with the products. The first product that I got started with was the ISO tea. And this is a gentle detox tea. Of course, you might hear us market a little bit, lose 5 pounds in 5 days. Some people have had great results with this with irritable bowel syndrome, chronic constipation, allergies, asthma, high blood pressure. We don't claim to cure or mitigate any disease, but people had real results just using the products. I got started with the tea because a gym friend of mine was telling me that I needed to try it. I was working out, eating right, but my stomach was not going down. She convinced me to try it, not really. So I paid her no attention. But one of the people in our company now, Miss Stormy Wellington, who is now a $2 million earner in the company, convinced me to try it. She talked about it on a phone call. I got somebody to send me a free sample, made the tea, and I was in love. Joined the company just from that, just to have my own product, not to go through somebody else to have it. Then I started incorporating the Nutriverse. And this is our liquid vitamin, one of my favorite products. 1 tablespoon a day is equivalent to eating 10 salads. This has your iron, your magnesium, your zinc, your daily multivitamins that you would get from a GNC or a Walgreens. They have about a 10 to 20% absorption rate. You still have to absorb and digest that capsule. This has a 98% absorption rate, so it's instantly into your bloodstream. It has 72 minerals, 19 amino acids, 12 whole food grains. This is liquid life, is what I like to call it. Liquid life.
I was looking on the back of it. I've seen a lot of
Saw a lot of things on there.
From magnesium to zinc to things that I take from even some of my, other B12. It's got a little bit of everything.
B12, B6, biotin, everything is an iron, all in one.
Right, and I got second pills that I take, gels, and it's like my cabin is like,
Like CVS.
Knocked it out, right? You save some money. So, those pills add up. And that's $44.95 for a month's supply. The next favorite product of mine is the Tachui. Tachui is our protein supplement. So people use it to gain weight if they're building muscle, working out at the gym, things like that. I use it as a meal replacement in the morning. Sometimes I have to work at 7 a.m. and I don't have time to eat. I'm a hairstylist, so I'm busy throughout the day. But 1 capsule, it'll expand in your stomach. It keeps me full for about 4 hours. It has more protein in it than a pound of red meat. You can survive on Tachui and water alone for 30 days. Now, I'm not going to try it, but I can do it a couple times a day. You let me know how it is if you do that. Now, our chaga and our Gano are also part of our wellness products. I don't have the Gano out, but they're like our 1-2 punch. They're medicinal mushrooms. So the chaga is anti-inflammatory, antifungal, antibacterial. Anything you have negative going on in your body is going in like Pac-Man. It's going to eat away at it. The Gano is going to go in and sort of isolate everything, kind of hold it all together. So if you're using them together, it's going to isolate and then kind of chunk away at it. My son has allergy-induced asthma. So if his allergies flare up, his asthma flares up. So he needs breathing treatments. He needs steroids. We're children's. His doctor called last fall, wanted to know if we switched doctors because they haven't seen him in a year. So Chaga, yes, Chaga, my favorite for my son. Now he's 14, and last spring he started running track. Most kids with asthma can't run track; they can't breathe. So this is his second season in track because of the Chaga. The Chaga also helps to regulate blood sugar. So diabetes, it's also good to bring down those numbers. The Gaino is good for blood pressure. So anybody dealing with high blood pressure issues, the Gaino helps to bring it down. Now, if you have both, we recommend that you use the Gaino for 2 weeks before incorporating the Chaga, because the Chaga will spike your blood pressure. So both medicinal mushrooms, been around for thousands of years. King of herbs is what they're known for. You can Google any of those products. There's no additives added to them. So the Tachui is pure spirulina powder, nothing else. Chaga is pure Siberian mushroom, nothing else. Gaino, pure Ganoderma lucidum, nothing else. The Chaga and the Gaino are also infused in our coffee line. So we have healthy coffee. I call them the starter pack to help. The Delgada is our slimming weight loss coffee, so I'll come back to that one. But we have a black coffee, cappuccino, the Latin style, which is infused with the creamer already, so you don't need to add a creamer to it, and the hot chocolate. Now the hot chocolate now has become my daily use, my favorite. It used to be the Latin style, because the Latin style, I could make about 4 cups off of one packet. They're instant coffees. So I could use that in the morning. It would get rid of my back pain. Me bending over, shampooing, and doing hair all the time, it was instantly gone, which is from the Chaga, of course, which is the anti-inflammatory. But they're, like I said, starter packs. If you can't really get into the Chaga and the Gaino, which they're all capsules, they can be opened up that instantly into your system. The hot chocolate, one of our business partners, Connie, was on 500 milligrams of chemo a day. She had been dealing with some cancer issues. She started out drinking the hot chocolate, and we got her to incorporate the NutriBurst. And she said she could not do the tea, she could not stomach the tea, she couldn't drink it by itself. So I had her make the tea. Normally you would boil a quart of water, let the tea bag sit, let it sit overnight, and then add 3 more quarts of water to make a full gallon. I had her just take that 1 quart and boil it and start taking 2 to 3 ounces and add it to her orange juice in the morning. So she started incorporating the tea into her daily regimen. She dropped down to 100 milligrams of chemo, and 2 weeks ago she went to the doctor and they told her that her cancer is completely undetected. Hot chocolate, tea, NutriBurst. That's it. So she's not on those medications anymore. Then our NRG is our natural raw energy. This suppresses the appetite and gives you great, amazing energy. I travel a lot, so sometimes I'm on the road 6 to 12 hours a day. If I go to a city, do my presentation, and come right back home, I can take 1 or 2 of these and not have that crash feeling, you know, like an energy drink when it wears off, or a 5-hour energy, which aren't good for you anyway. And the ingredients in here are only magnesium, zinc, B12, and B6.
Oh, that's my combination.
And the caffeine, right? See,
That's my combination
right there. See, you can do the NRG or the NutriBurst,
Yeah,
but we're gonna get you the NutriBurst, right? That's my favorite thing about that, is just that no crash. It just wears off and you're just fine. You can pop another one and you're fine. And it's also a capsule, so it can be opened up and put into something. It doesn't have to be taken like a pill.
Now, you got one question. Time release.
It takes about 20 minutes. If you take the capsule, it takes about 20 minutes
When I
to
say
kick in.
time release, like
Over time. And
yeah, those vitamins, they kick in like when it's time your body is starving for it. They kick in.
That'll kick in for me. I take 1 capsule in the morning at 8 a.m. It'll get me through my whole work day. So like I get off at 4:30. So from 8 a.m. to 4:30, I have enough energy to get through my day. And not only that, but it gives me enough clarity. So like get rid of that brain fog or that deer in the headlights look come lunchtime, or when you know your body kind of winding down. Nah, if I take 2, it'll give me from 8 in the morning to about 1, 2, 3 the next morning.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And I don't feel like I need to take another one when it wears off.
Right.
I'm fine. I don't take that daily.
Right.
I take it daily.
He takes it daily. I don't have to take it daily. I can rest. I don't need that much
I say
energy.
non-daily, so it must be a man thing.
Must be.
My man, exactly.
Must be. This is our Slim R cream. I'll get into our skincare a little bit. The Slim R cream is, it's a cream you want to rub it on anywhere that you feel like you need to slim or tone in. It's going to burn fat, gets rid of cellulite and stretch marks, all in one cream. And now we have it with the wraps. So instead of wrapping with the plastic wrap some ladies like to do, it looks more like an ace bandage. So it stays in place a little bit better and it's tighter, and it doesn't leave any of the black scarring or marks that or webs that the saran wrap would leave. I've seen 7-day results from Candace Bird Davis, who had gastric bypass surgery years ago, and she still had some extra skin around her pouch area. So she was gonna go get a tummy tuck, just go ahead and get it taken care of. 7 days, she doesn't need it anymore. She was using the Slim R, tighten up that skin, pouch is gone. Gone.
That's right.
Mixed with the IASA oil, the way I recommend that you do it is the best way. Our IASA oil is 100% pure emu oil, comes from the emu bird. This oil penetrates 7 layers deep into the skin, but it's also a carrier oil, so anything else you mix with it is also going to penetrate 7 layers deep. So mixing those two together is going to instantly get down to where you need it to be and burn that fat. I like this for a great pain reliever also. Arthritis, joint pain, headaches, mixed with the peppermint oil. Peppermint is known to soothe any pain that you have. Within seconds, it's gone. Headache, gone. Any joint pain, arthritis, the pain is gone. Emu oil is also good for eczema, indigestion. It can be ingested. It can be taken by mouth. Eczema, burns, scars, stretch marks, of course. Acne, it helps to treat acne. We have a Duo Prep and Peel and our Exfolia, which is our facial scrub. The Prep and Peel is like a chemical peel, same grade you would get from a dermatologist or a plastic surgeon's office. I used to pay like $3.50 for my chemical peels every 6 months, but Duo Prep and Peel is $54.99, and I get paid for using it. So yeah, $54.99 is better than $350, and I can use it weekly. It's so gentle on the skin, I can use it weekly. But paired with that emu oil, my face doesn't break out like it used to. I didn't start getting acne until I was 25, so I have never dealt with it as a teenager. I didn't really know how to combat it. But the Exfolia is like a microdermabrasion treatment, so it's going to smooth out the skin, but it doesn't scratch the skin cells like some of the other scrubs do. It's a gentle rub, just a gentle rub. Then our Renique is Botox without the needle. This, of course, is shaped like a needle, but it's just a plastic tip. You're going to put this on your face 2 times daily. It's going to tighten the skin, get rid of any sagginess, any wrinkles, frown lines around the face. It takes about 2 weeks for you to see noticeable results. It brightens the skin also. I like to mix it with our Timeless. Our Timeless is instant. So instantly, within minutes, you're going to get rid of the puffiness around the eyes, the same wrinkles and frown lines. So it lasts about 18 hours. So it's not a permanent fix like the Renique is, but I say when you mix them together, at least for 2 weeks, you can see what your face is going to look like permanently once you've been using the Renique. The day and night cream, our Luna and our Soul, are just that. They're daily moisturizers. Our Ojos is our under eye cream. It gets rid of the puffiness under the eyes and dark circles under the eyes. Again, it takes about 2 weeks. Now, all of our skincare is a natural skincare, and they're infused with the Ganoderma lucidum also, and apple stem cells. So, all natural products, good for your health. The lashes, I say this is our only cosmetic item. It's our 3D Fiber Lash Mascara. What I love about it is it comes off really easily. You know, most women wear mascara. When you get it, try to get it off anyway. You get the raccoon eyes where it's just all over your face. You got to wash your face several times or use the wipes to get it off. Literally, you can touch and wipe it off. My favorite. My favorite. I don't like to wear a lot of makeup, but the mascara is one of my favorites. Then we have essential oils. We have lemon, gladiator, orange, frankincense, peppermint, and tea tree now. Tea tree is our newest oil. And the lemon oil, I have a business partner in Indianapolis, Miss Anita Ely, who told me that she has grandkids that aren't old enough to use deodorant yet. So it kind of like burns under their skin is sensitive. She takes lemon oil with a spray bottle and some warm water and just sprays it under their arms and keeps them fresh all day. And something I never heard of, but it made sense. You know, some kids get a little older early than others, and deodorant really isn't made for them. But what did they use before we had deodorant, right? Essential oils. Frankincense, I have not used, but I've heard that it's good for massaging on the feet, because most of your problems start in your feet area. The gladiator oil, I just like the smell of it. It's got a little cinnamon scent to it, but it goes hand in hand with our gladiator soap. Our gladiator soap, my 6-year-old would probably fight you for. She has eczema, and it's the only thing that keeps her skin smooth. She don't even let you keep that soap in the bathroom. It's in a plastic sandwich bag on her dresser. She takes it with her to the bathroom and comes back out with it. If you are at a presentation, first thing she's going to ask you, do you have any soap? She has her own little collection. But the orange oil is good for cleaning. The lavender oil, good for calming. So if you put a little bit around your bathtub, taking a bath at night, just kind of calm, mellow you out. The one things that I have not talked about yet is our weight loss products. Now, of course, the tea, we say, you know, lose 5 pounds in 5 days. Some people lose more, some people lose less. Some people don't lose any pounds at all. It's just the inches. But it's all about what your body has going inside of you. So like I said, it's a gentle detox. Our Delgado coffee is our slimming coffee. It's our weight loss coffee. Business partner Nina Moore went from a size 24 to a size 4 drinking the Delgado coffee. She looks great. Like, she looks like a completely different person. But the coffee definitely works. I'm not a coffee drinker, but they told me I would lose some weight, so I tried it. And yeah, I lost a little bit of weight. I was doing the Delgado with the resolution drops. The resolution drops, they curb your appetite. It's a 1,200 calorie diet that you have to follow while on the drops, but you cannot have any fried foods, nothing breaded, so no pastas, no breads, and no sweets. So no chocolate, no candy, stuff you don't need to eat when you're trying to lose weight anyway, right? But it took away my cravings for those things. Because I could eat cookies, Oreos, Flamin' Hot Cheetos for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. But on resolution, no, you can't. You try to eat that the first time, you're like, oh, I kind of don't feel well. Second time, it's like, okay, no, you shouldn't be eating that. Third time, you're going to be sick. I mean, like, headache, and your stomach's upset, like, I really shouldn't have eaten that. So it's like a reminder, don't eat that, don't eat that, don't eat that. Compared to the HCG drops are probably the best in my opinion. I lost 10 pounds in 11 days on the HCG drops. It has a strict 500 calorie a day diet, 800 calories for diabetics and pre-diabetics. There's certain lotions and soaps you can't use, nothing with lanolin in it. I'm a hairstylist, so it's probably what stopped my weight loss, which 10 pounds in 11 days, I won't complain about that at all. But it tightens the skin, and you don't get that bobblehead effect. You know, some people lose too much weight too quick, because you can lose 1 to 3 pounds a day on HCG, and their head looks all big now. You don't get that. You know, you stay normal looking. Yeah, you look like a character. Like, she used to be a little bigger, now she lost a little weight. No, not on HCG. HCG tightens that skin, no saggy skin, no, you know, the arms that hang, all that, all uniform. The Amish people over in Harlan, Indiana, one of the executive directors, she went to the doctor, and the doctor's like, okay, you lost 100 pounds. I understand that. I'm going to ask you what you did in a minute, but I'm trying to figure out, where's the skin? She's like, there is none. There is no extra skin. He's like, I'm looking at a completely different person, and I don't understand what happened. HCG drops. Completely tightened up her skin. Now, that is, no, it's not. Slim PM. We don't have it out because it stays out of stock. Slim PM has been back on the market 3 times now, and off every time. Every time it comes in, everybody buys it out. Slim PM burns fat in your sleep. I take about 12 ounces of warm water, mix 1 scoop, drink it, go to sleep. That's it. You wake up a couple pounds later, a couple ounces later. It also has L-arginine in it, which is good for the heart. It cleanses the arteries. Who else don't want to just lose a couple pounds in their sleep? You ain't got to do nothing else. You want to change the way you eat. That's the American way, right? That's what we all want to lose weight, right? You don't want to do anything. But Slim PM, a little birdie told me it'll be back on March the 28th, but you didn't hear that from me. That's our full line of products, excluding the garments. We have a garment line with the butt lifter, the waist trainers, which are all medical grade. They do not have the bones in them, so they're not as hard on the body. That is our full line of products. Does anybody have any questions on product? Well, I'm going to turn it over to Will, and he's going to do the compensation plan and tell you a little bit about how we get paid in the company.
Cool. Well, I definitely want to thank you, Andrew, for that presentation. These products, first, I'll kind of give just a brief little testimony and my little say on the products. First of all, I think you did a really great job explaining the products. I got into the company 2 years ago, and I got into the company for both the health and the financial reasons, but because I started to get more into my health. I'm 33, so when you're at 33, it's kind of like you right here in your health, and you're almost on the decline, so you kind of want to get ready to start prepping stuff, so you won't be, just out of your mind when you hit 40, 50, 60. And when I first tried the tea, it was Thanksgiving week. I had a friend of mine in Chicago reach out to me, tell me about the tea. You know how we do. It's Thanksgiving weekend, we pigging out. And I said, well, this would be the perfect time for me to try it, because if I don't have to change my diet or work out to see any results, we'll see, let's put the tea to the test. So I tried it, and my first week I lost 3 pounds. I said, okay, as y'all can see, I don't really need to lose much weight, but I definitely wanted to see if the product worked. And I had never detoxed before. So I'm like, okay, this is perfect for me. All herbal. So my second week I lost 7 pounds. So I said, okay, now I can start talking to some people about this. Now I feel confident telling people about it, because a lot of times people have to know that you've been through some things or actually tried the product before you feel confident telling people about it. So that and this right here, this keeps icy hot. These two, this iaso and the peppermint oil, I now don't have to buy icy hot. I used to play basketball when I was in high school and college, and I still play from time to time recreationally. You gotta try to keep it going. For me, the NBA dream ain't over. I'm still out there laying that ball up. It's not over. And but you get home and you get that lower back feeling. And it's just like you wake up feeling like a mummy. It's just aching and pains. And so I put this on. I've been using this since I've been in the company, but when I first tried it, I'm like, this is crazy. Like, I wake up and I put icy hot on, and icy hot, I'll still wake up in the pain, but the icy hot will just get me through the night. But now that I use this, it's like I don't even have to have any icy hot. But when I combine that with the peppermint oil, it gives you that icy hot feeling. It gets cool first, and then it kind of warms up. So I'm like, I can take both of these out of and throw them away. I don't need them anymore. And it's natural, so awesome, simply awesome. But the NutriBurst and the NRG, for me, are by far my most favorite products. So if you guys know anybody that drink energy drinks all day, or they just need energy, you want to get them something that's natural. And I will put this up against any 5-hour, any Monster energy drink, any type of caffeine. I put up against any of that, and it'll blow it out the water, right? So you did great. I just want to give my personal testimony on the products, but so I'm here to talk about compensation and basically how we get paid. And our CEO, Mr. Jack Fallon, he basically set this company compensation plan up for people to win. We did 100 million last year in sales. 60% of that is going back out in the field to the distributors. So just to kind of give a brief background for those who might not know what network marketing is, or who might not know what it consists of, it's like the Super Bowl. So if you know the Super Bowl and they're having the Doritos and the Bud Light commercials and all of that, and you paying, $60, $100 million for 30 seconds to a minute worth of a commercial, we're the commercial for the company. So word of mouth advertising, I'm pretty sure y'all know, is the best form of advertising, period. So, you tell somebody about a movie, they go see it. London Has Fallen just came out. I'm pretty sure people have seen it. Somebody probably might have told you about it, or your favorite movie. But nobody gets compensated for telling somebody, go see that movie, or the new Samsung Galaxy Edge just came out. People get the phone but don't get compensated for that. So that's just a brief little background of what network marketing is. And I know sometimes it can kind of get a bad rap. It's a bad rap everywhere. But here's the reality of the reason why I joined Total Life Changes. 60% of commissions get pushed out to the distributors. So the company is debt-free and is running on 40% of what it brings in. So if it's getting, I'll take 60 over 40 any day of the week, right? And we get paid 5 ways. 5 ways we get paid. So I'll go into those ways, but the first 3 I feel are really beneficial to the average person like you or me. Somebody that's just starting out, somebody that's looking for an additional way to make income. I mean, at this point in our economy in America, I'm pretty sure y'all all know we have to have some second stream of income. We have to have it. It don't matter if you're making 6 figures. The way the economy is set up, we don't know if our job is going to be here today. Somebody could walk in tomorrow and get laid up. I had a friend of mine who's a business partner, and she's on my team, and she's doing really good things in the company. But she sent out a text last week basically saying they're about to start layoffs. And she got hired on in the company through a temp service. So who's the first people to go? The temps, right? So with that being said, if she didn't have this as a backup, you know, who knows how emotional or how hard that would be on her family. And she got 2 baby girls, and she's a fiance prepping to get married. So that just kind of gives you a background of what she has going on, but it also kind of lets you know about reality, like our financial situation in America is in trouble. But for those who take this company seriously, not only will you be able to benefit from the product, but you will be able to benefit from the compensation plan as well. So the reason why I love the way our compensation plan is set up is because you don't necessarily have to be somebody to go out and talk and build a team. You like, you know, I'm sure we all know somebody who can lose 5 pounds in 5 days, right? I'm sure we all know people who have not detoxed, or maybe somebody who needs to detox, right? We all need to detox. Thanksgiving, 4th of July, these are just holidays, right? Where we all pig out and we do our thing and we eat. If you're working at, you know, a call center, they eat everything. Every week is somebody's birthday. Every week they celebrating something. So it's always a reason to eat, right? But it's not really a lot of healthy stuff to eat, right? And with the air that we breathe, the food that we drink, and the water that, the food we eat, the air that we breathe, and the water we drink, we need that detox, right? So the first way that we get paid is retail sales. So just to let you know, there is absolutely there's no sign-up fee. You hear all of this, okay, Amber, the products sound great. Awesome. I mean, I definitely could see myself trying a product, but as far as like how much it costs to do it, it doesn't cost anything to sign up and be a distributor with Total Life Changes. In order for you to be a distributor, the only thing that you need to do is order a product, right, and fill out the distributor application. That's it. That's all that you have to do, right? So somebody can sit here and say, oh, okay, so all I got to do is order this and fill out the distributor application, and I'm a business owner. That's correct. That's all that you have to do. So there's no sign-up fee to get started. Another reason why I joined. But the first way that we get paid is retail sales. So as soon as you come into Total Life Changes as a distributor, you get your free website. There's no maintenance fee, right? And you start telling people about the products. We'll just stick with the tea just for the sake of example. You tell people about the tea, you have 3 people who say, okay, you know what, I'll try the detox tea, I'll see how it works for me. They go to your website, they place an order for the detox tea, you're going to get a 50% commission for that order that's placed. Every product here has a volume point attached to it, right? So you get 50% of that value point that's placed in your back office. So somebody goes to your back office and they place a month supply order for this tea will multiply as 40 points. That next week, you're going to get a commission check for $20, right? We get paid every week. So that's, you know, another reason why I'm glad when your Total Life Changes, right? I don't have to wait 2 weeks for a paycheck. That's just a back office, and they place an order for, let's just say you know somebody who know a lot of people, they have a nice network, right? And they say, you know, let me get 100 packs of tea, right? If they place an order and that volume point is $500, that next week you're going to get a check for $250. And you don't have to be in a company a certain amount of time before you start making a nice amount of money. You can come in right now, you know somebody who wants to go ahead and order 10 packs of tea for $100 and you'll make $50 that next week. You don't have to wait, right? Because sometimes you have certain companies where you have to be at a certain level before you get that 50% commission or before you get that coming back to you. But with TLC, you get that right away. So that's the first way that we get paid, retail sales. The second way, well, this is kind of like the 0.5 way I like to call it, is with, I call that right now money or upfront money. So like I said, you don't have to necessarily go out and build a team. Let's just say you just know people and you just want to be able to retail the product. So if you have inventory on hand, you can buy wholesale and you can buy low, sell high. If you can buy this at wholesale and price it for what you want. Right now in Cincinnati, this is going for $20 a pack, and people are buying the product. So if you buy a multiplier tea, some people are trying to figure out, well, you know, if I come in and I order a multiplier tea, how long before I see my money back? You can see your money back the same day. You know, it's just all about going out and talking to people that you know, right? So if you know somebody and you sell this product, you can really make a nice amount of money. I'll give you an example, or 2 examples. First example is I had a party similar to this, and I had it a couple months ago, and I had ordered $300 worth of tea. That's 30 packs of tea. Party lasted 2 hours. I made $500 in 2 hours, right? And that was just this. I didn't sell nobody anything else. It was just strictly off the tea. But $300 and I made $500. I'll take that any day of the week. Any day of the week, right? We had another young lady who came into the company, and she actually had bought 10 packs of tea from her business, from my business partner, and well, her upline now. And before she got home that night, she sold out of all 10 packs of the tea and made $200. So you don't have to build a team if you don't want to. Of course, that opens up the rest of the compensation plan. But if you just say, you know what, hey, I just want to retail the product. I really don't feel comfortable talking to people, but I can see the benefit of the product, and you just want to retail it, you can retail the product. In New York, this product, a week supply of tea makes a gallon. In New York, this is going for $80 a pack. $80 a pack for a week supply. I'm not gonna buy it, but people in New York are buying it. I'm buying it in droves. So that just goes to show you the power in the products. Once somebody sees the result of the product, I mean, the products speak for themselves, right? I mean, a week supply of any of these products, and you would know somebody that could benefit from these products, right? So retail sales, inventory, right up front, right now money. Those are the first 2 ways we get paid, or the 0.5, 1.5. The second way that we get paid is fast start. So let's say, for example, you have somebody who has been on a week supply of tea. They tried the tea, they've seen results, they detoxed, they lost, let's say, I don't know, 5 pounds in 5 days, right? You come back, you follow up with that individual, and they decide, okay, well, what can I do to get what you've done? And you basically walk them through the business process, and they enroll. Same thing, when they come into the company and they enroll on a product, you're going to get a 50% fast start bonus. So you building your team, first you get 50% when people go to your website to place an order. Secondly, you're going to get 50% when people join your business and they join your team. So I don't know no company in network marketing right now that's giving you 50% when people are coming in on a product or going to your website to place the order, or people coming into the company. At best, you're looking at 30%. At best. So we have one of the best compensation plans, guys. I mean, so you got 10 people, you just started last week. You tell 5 people about the product, 5 people decide to join your team at 50%, you're making more money than what you spent to get into the company. And that's coming to you the next week. So upfront, ready to go, right? Third way we get paid is our hybrid binary. So let's say you decide, okay, you know what? How can I build a team? How can I put a comma into my check? Cool. So when you come into Total Life Changes, you build 2 teams. You build a left team and a right team, right? So you get anywhere from a 10% to a 25% commission on the binary, right? So as you're building your team, right, as they're going out and working, when you first come in, you're at the associate level, so you get a 10% commission. So what Thursday night, Total Life Changes is going to take a snapshot of your back office. So let's just say, for the sake of this example, your left leg has done $1,000 in sales. Let's just say your right leg has done $2,000 in sales. You're going to get 10 to 25% on the binary on what's paid in your lesser leg. So Thursday night, Total Life Changes, take a snapshot of your back office. You've done $1,000 in your left, $2,000 in your right. That next week, you'll have a check for $100. On top of those who joined your business, and on top of those who went to your website to place an order, right? and it continues to grow and grow and grow. So not only that, but, well, that's another way we get paid, so I'll go into that. So as you're building your team and as you continue to climb the ranks, right, you will put yourself in position to make some really nice money off the binary alone. Binary is residual. Bills are residual, so we need residual income. So once I got put on residual income and I started to do my research on residual income, I'll never not stop trying to find a way to make residual income, right? And to me, network marketing is the best way. Low overhead, high, there's no cap or ceiling on how much money I can make, okay? So third way is the hybrid binary. The fourth way we get paid is probably me, and I'm sure Amber can attest, one of the best ways that we get paid is our check match. How that works is this. So you come into the business, you have to hit the rank of director, right? And let's say, for example, you hit director, you have 1,000 points on your left and 1,000 points on your right. Once you hit the rank of director, you get a 50% check match on those team members who you have personally sponsored into the company, right? So if I have, let's just say my wife and Kyron, I have brought them into the business, right? I hit the rank of director, and let's just say my wife goes out and she does $1,000 in sales. That'll be her commission check the next week, right? Kyron goes crazy and she does $3,000. That'll be her paycheck coming in. Because I personally enrolled them, I get 50% of their check. Now, I don't know anybody in the room where you had a job or you're working and you brought somebody to the job and they give you 50% of that person's check. Don't happen in my job. But Total Life Changes, we do that, 50%. And that's through affinity, so there's no cap on that, right? So you can enroll or bring in or build your team as deep as you want to, and as they're growing their business, as long as you are maintaining the rank of director or above, you're going to get a 50% commission on everybody who you personally enroll. But it gets a little sweeter than that because my wife goes out and enroll 2 people, Kyron goes out and enroll 2 people, and I get a 10% commission on those 4 people. So not only do I get 10% because I personally enrolled them, but the people that they bring in on my second level, which will be their first, I get 10%. So that's 50-50, 10-10, 10-10, right? And the second level can go up to 50% as you climb the ranks. So it's just money piling up. It's just money piling up, right? And the last way that we get paid is with our lifestyle bonus. I'm sure we've heard of companies, Mary Kay, they give you a pink Cadillac. We have other companies, Herbalife, I think they give you like a BMW or something like that. Total Life Changes, we had a car bonus, but CEO Jack Fallon says, you know what? Let's just scrap that. People might not want a car. People got a car that's paid off. People just want to do what they want to do with their money. So once you reach the rank of national director, you get what's called a lifestyle bonus to do what you need to do with your lifestyle. By that time, you should have a nice solid team across the country. You can use that for flights, hotels. Maybe you want to pay off some student loans. You can do that. Maybe you want to buy a car. You can do that. It's a lifestyle bonus. So you use that however you see fit with your lifestyle. So those are the 5 ways we get paid. And I will leave you guys with this. If your income, your yearly income is $41,000 or below, according to the United States, you are considered impoverished, right? And we think outwardly, we may think we're making a nice piece of income, but to the United States of America, you're in poverty, right? We know how our economy is, and it's very important to have a second form of income that's going to help you in your lifestyle. It's not getting any better. It's just going to increase, right? Prices are going up. We love the gas prices right now. We're going to see what's going to happen after the elections come. You know what I'm saying? So different things are going to be taking place. And sometimes it might not necessarily be a financial thing. It may just be time away from your family. You tired of, Mom, are you coming to rehearsal tonight or a recital? Well, baby, I can't. I got to work. Dad, you coming to my game? I can't. I got to work. So it might not necessarily be a financial thing. It may just be time freedom. I mean, who wouldn't want to be able to take their kids wherever they need to go or go and do whatever you want when you want to do it, right? And then from a healthy standpoint, it's not getting no better. It's not getting no better. I mean, GMO is in everything. You know, growth hormones is in the chicken. And I just was looking at some chicken the other day. Like, why does this chicken look super big? I don't understand. The chicken is huge. Just got some information and doing research on tilapia. That's bad for you. If it's farm raised, so it's like, it's not getting any better. So we have to have a multivitamin. We have to have a detox. And with our lives that are as busy as they are, we need energy. We can't keep, if I pour Coke and it can take the acid or the stuff off my battery, corrosion, why is it going in my body? But I mean, we are human and we do what we want, but prevention is available if you take it. So with that being said, that's the end of our presentation. I definitely appreciate you guys listening, taking time out. Kyron, you did an excellent job with your party. I definitely want to thank you for that. So I just want to ask you guys this is a simple question. You're either a 1, 2, or a 3 after you heard everything that you heard. You're either a 1. You said, you know what, Amber, I love what you said about the products. I definitely want to, try a product. Not really into the business thing right now, but I would love to support my buddy. I would love to purchase a product. Thank you. We welcome you. We love our customers, right? Maybe you're a 2. You said, you know what, I definitely want to try a product. But let me just see, I got a few more questions about the business. Let me just kind of put my toe in and see what I can do or, kind of get the ball rolling a little bit. We'll get those questions answered for you, all right? And see what product you want to come in on to really, get that ball rolling so you can get some extra income into your household. Or maybe you're a 3, you say, you know what? I heard what I need to hear about the products. I think the products are excellent. The way to make money sounds really, really good to me. I'm looking for something. Maybe this could be it. What do I need to do to get started? If you're a 1, 2, or a 3, we love to have you. If you're a customer, purchase a product. I promise you won't be disappointed. Support. I mean, that's definitely crucial, and we appreciate that. But if you're looking for a way to make some additional stream of income, I promise you, with the way TLC is set up, we have trainings here in the city. We have calls every night. We have web support. We have customer service support. We have things that are available to put you in position so that you can win. Get questions answered, all the above that you can think of. But it's just decision time. And everything that you want is on the other side of fear. So make a decision, change your life. All right? Thank you guys so much. I appreciate your time.